very recently, Tetris was beaten, as in like somebody, not just like somebody got a new high score or something like that. Like they actually got to the kill screen that was previously thought to be humanly impossible. And it was a 13-year-old kid who did it. And it would be great if we could just celebrate his success, because that is an amazing feat that took the entire Tetris community coming together and discovering new techniques and rapid development on that. Like, we've seen a lot of growth in just Tetris high scores just going way up in the last couple of years as people are developing new techniques for playing the game. I watched a whole video on it the other night. It's amazing. But unfortunately, because this is an accomplishment in a video game, well, we've got people who are here to just, poo-poo the whole thing. Now, you may have seen this video, and if you already have, I apologize for raising your blood pressure already. For the rest of you, enjoy. Let's see what she has to say about this.
Now, Tetris has long been touted as a video game that just can't be beaten because it just goes on and on.
Oh my God!
Look at how excited this kid is. Okay? He locked the game. He got a kill screen, as in the game stops. He doesn't get a game over. He doesn't fill up all the lines. He did something. He got such a high score that he literally he beat the game. He beat the game code. There's no actual, game over, or there's no actual you win screen programmed into Tetris. This is the kill screen where basically all of the memory addresses and everything are just like so filled up that you get like a single line clear and it just locks the game. That is the kill screen. And it had been accomplished through like tasks and stuff like that, but this is the first time it's been human accomplished, RTA accomplished. And, a 13-year-old kid, his excitement is like palpable. This is, 34 years in the making and he did it. Let's see what she has to say about it.
Well, 13-year-old American Willis Gibson has technically proven that wrong. He beat the original Nintendo version of the game by reaching such a high level that the coding froze. That left the program unable to generate any more falling blocks. As a mother, I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air. Beating Tetris is not a life goal. Speaking of fresh air.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. He did something that nobody was able to accomplish in 34 years. As a kid, and your response is, oh, it's video games. Go outside, dear. Like, you have no appreciation for the amount of skill and perseverance that it takes to accomplish something like this because it's on, a video game. It's, so it's not real. And just smugly goes, oh yeah, go outside. It's not a life goal. And she says, as a mother, so like, I pity her children. Her children are probably going to have to unpack some of this dismissive attitude that she raised them with in therapy years down the line. They're going to realize how unsupportive of a mother she was for that. And like, it's so arbitrary because like, okay, she's a UK broadcaster, right? Well, right now, what's going on in the UK? The 16-year-old who's become the UK's unlikely sports icon. Teenage darts sensation Luke Littler said he would prepare for Wednesday's final. I don't need to read all that. 16-year-old who is a UK champion in darts. Now, darts is not necessarily like the most physically demanding sport either, right? It's all about hand-eye coordination, like video games. But it's a physical sport because you're physically throwing darts. And so, look at this Chad. Like, if you had me guess how old this guy was, not in a million years would I say 16, but look at this Chad. And he's being celebrated for it. But like, I don't think he broke any world records in darts. I think he did pretty well. I think he might have broke records for like being, I haven't looked too close into it, but I know I was seeing a bunch of people talk about this guy. Yeah, I know people are saying, yeah, he looks 30 years old. Yeah, no, dude, high T alpha is what we're calling this. Nobody would say, oh, wow, you did really good at darts. Why don't you go outside and get a life? Like, no, they're celebrating him because darts is a sport that is out in the physical world. But like, I'm sorry, Tetris has been played by millions of people for decades at a very high level. And this dismissive attitude toward it, like, it's just, video games are games. If you're going to just say, well, it doesn't matter because it's a game, we have tailored our entire economy. The entire economy of small nations and some towns is built entirely around sports, which are games. And let me tell you, like, the American obsession with American football, I would say that if we transferred that toward video games, we would probably have a lot less people with CTE. Not to say that there isn't health risks associated with video games. There is, carpal tunnel and stuff like that, but you don't have a brain wasting disease that kills you when you're like 45, like you do with something more physical like American football. But we have entire industries built up around that. So we should respect video games at the professional level. We should give that a similar amount of respect. He or she just thinks video games are for kids, and if you spend enough time to get really good at a video game, then you aren't developing marketable skills. But let me tell you, when you have taken so many blows to the head because you've been really good at throwing a ball, that doesn't translate to marketable skills that often either. Also, like, somebody really should check in on her kids. I guarantee she is not the supportive mom that she's trying to pass herself off as here with that kind of dismissive attitude. Hey, thanks for watching. Your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell. And drop a comment below telling me what you thought of the video. I stream Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific and Sundays at 2, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons with a very special shout out to my Whaled Shark tier patron Ryan D and my Anemone friend tier patron Piftle Cakes. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.